All right, we have a next question, and this person is interested in the candidates' views on the Occupy Wall Street movement. So if you could comment on that, and if you have any thoughts about what's been happening in Minneapolis and I guess they call it Occupy Minnesota. So who was first this time? Nate.
My turn?
Okay.
Great. I'm a big supporter of the Occupy movement. I think it was about 3 weeks ago, my mother, who is here, really wanted to go sleep down at the Occupy movement. So she was like, Nate, please come down and sleep down there with me. I've been down a couple times for different rallies and protests, but sleeping down there was a really incredible experience. Just to be with the people there and really kind of be part of the process. I was actually just there last evening too, talking with folks about the current events that are happening with the tent city being removed in the middle of the night the other day, and sort of a lot of the difficulties that they're facing. I'm not worried about what's happening to the Occupy movement right now as winter sets in, and it seems to be there's a lot less sort of people at the plaza and at the different places around the country, because I think the Occupy movement has been a huge success. Here's why. We have changed the message about how our economic system works to highlight the inequalities that we're facing, to highlight the fact that there are some people that are making hundreds of times more, and there are some people that are making hundreds of times less. And we need to figure out if this is really what we want our country to look like. And the Occupy movement has said that this is not what we want our country to look like. And I'm knocking on every door of people who have not been down to the plaza in downtown Minneapolis, who have not given any money to the Occupy movement. They bring up to me, they're like, so this Occupy movement is pretty cool. People who are not engaged. So that has been a huge success. I'm a huge fan of the work the Occupy movement has done, and I hope that we can make lasting changes in the political process because of all the energy, all the time, and all the effort that a group of really awesome, respectful people who have done a really good job maintaining nonviolence and respect to all people involved. Hopefully we can continue that at the political level, and I hope to do that.
I'm a supporter of Occupy Wall Street, Minnesota. What do you call it? Occupy Minnesota? It's mobilizing, and any time that we can mobilize people to get out there and that they're visible, they're getting media attention, and they're speaking for all of us. They're willing to sacrifice to get out there and do that, and it's something that, you know, in this climate, this political climate where it's about misinformation, about fear, it's just, you know, the extreme right, what they talk about is absurd, and you know, they want to end entitlements, they want to, you know, they're afraid that everything looks like socialism, and what I would like to do is give people permission to think for themselves, and that's how I think we fight this. Is that people are so used to being told what to think and what to do, and they're told what, and it's about fear. It's that if, you know, that these principles that if we don't do this, we're going to end up here. And really, when you know, when you take control of your lives, and when you have freedom to do that, to think, you tend to move forward, and you tend to seek balance. And that's what I want to bring, is balance. I mean, I spent last night in front of Take Action, and some of the most, I mean, progressive people that you'll ever meet. I mean, just exciting people. And that is a whole movement there. And if we can bring that message to people, to minority communities and to rural communities, that message makes sense. It sounds better. It's positive. And so that's what I'm hopeful for.